is called Pretty Things number 2. Now the pretty thing I'm going to show you is something to brighten a boring, dull December or January day. There are so many things around which are grey and not so cheerful, but something in the kitchen can be made to look a lot more fun than it seems. So what I'm going to show you is how to make a melon basket. Now here it is. There you can see it. You can see it both sides. Now it's just cut from an ordinary Pierre de Sapot melon, which is called that because the word means toad skin, believe it or not. It looks a little bit like a toad skin, but inside, if I can show you without dropping the things out, there is melon, grapes and blueberries. And what you've done is you've turned an ordinary melon, and I'm going to show you, you can put the things back again to make it look like the melon it was before by just taking these pieces, putting them back on. So when you bring it to the table, you think you're just putting an ordinary melon on the table, and then comes the surprise. Now, just to show you how to do this, I'm going to show you a design, and I'm going to bring it up close. And this is what you need to draw on the outside of your melon. And once you've done that, you can then cut it out, and the whole thing doesn't take too long. And I can promise you that I've served this lots of times, and I don't think there's any time when the guests I've had haven't looked at it when I put it on the table, and the response is always, oh wow. So here's hoping that you'll get your own wow from this and that you'll try it. Here it comes.
I've cut a small piece off the bottom, and that's just to make it stand right. Then I'm going to draw the design of the basket around the melon, and I've shown you the diagram to show you how to do this. The next thing is to take a sharp knife and cut where the handle's going to be. Be very careful that you don't cut through the handle when you're drawing and cutting round the pattern, which is sort of half circles on each side of the melon. You do need a very sharp knife, and for this I'm using a Thai knife used in vegetable carving. You then pull away the two sides of the melon. And if they can't come, just make sure you ease them off gently. Then, when you've got rid of all the seeds, you can pay attention to trimming off the handle. And now comes the fun part. With a melon baller, you start to scoop out balls of the melon. Carry on till you've done it all the way around the outside, and then start on the inside, just scooping lots of small balls out of it. Next comes the fillings, the fruit, blueberries, grapes and more melon balls. Pile them all into the shape of the melon basket, and then trim off the two bits that you've taken from the top and replace them at the sides. This is to give the illusion that it's a whole melon when you bring it to the table. Find a nice big flat dish and then give your friends a surprise.